Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Dr. Lynn. Just give me a second because I need to mute this link once I start on. That's what I needed. Okay. Happy new moon. And I'm actually super excited to be on this early because the new moon, like it became officially new at 7:37 a.m. Eastern time. So like not even an hour ago, which is super, super exciting. And yeah, hopefully my audio works and everything is working properly. If not, please let me know in the chat. But I want to show you something that I'm really excited about launching. So we're going to do this and then we're going to hop into this moon ritual. But I wanted to do this at the top of the video in case people don't stick around for the full video. So I'm going to share this document that I made to walk you through it. And it's a beauty. So I just want to give more background on what this is, why I created it, and my thoughts of how I want to move forward on this channel. So when I was making a video every single day for that full year that I did it, I was very intentional about utilizing and connecting with the energy of that day, what the vibe has been like that week, just looking up stuff, going off of how I was feeling. And so I really liked being able to tap into that energy and provide videos that I thought would help you based on what's going on. Hence why so many times people are like, how did you know that I needed this today? I just had a hunch in a sense. So I decided to try to do something different for the month of February. We'll see if I keep it going. We'll see if you guys like this. But basically, here's a welcome document just talking about this calendar. And I give you the moon phase descriptions. I also give you the flow cycle, like the typical standard flow cycle based off of the moon. So, like the new moon is the menstruation phase. By all means, I do recommend that you cycle track yourself, and you're going to see like the new moon and our phase don't always link up from like a day perspective. So you might end up having like following this to a T, and then like later in the year, your menstruation may come at different times. But I wanted to include that in here in case if you're somebody who's new to tracking your cycle or is new to like just figuring all of this out. And I also love noticing like how the moon phases that we're in correlates to where my cycle is or like how I'm feeling. So I wanted to put that in here. But this is really the meat and potatoes of this calendar. So there are other accounts on YouTube, like fitness accounts, right? I have a friend who has a really popular fitness channel and she does like monthly workouts and stuff like that. So I wanted to figure out a way, like, how can we take this up a notch? How can I provide you something that's going to really just help more? So this calendar is based off of the moon. And I'm just going to scroll down one more real quick. Here are daily energy insights. So I looked up and made quick notes, right? This isn't the full insight, but this is everything based off of the moon, where it is, and like anything that the moon is conjunct or trining or etc. It's not just like based off of the moon in Aries or the moon in Pisces. It's like still looking at the sky. So here's the month of February, how you might be feeling each day. You may not feel these things, okay? We all have different things going on. Our life is different. We're all at different places. However, based on the energy of the moon, here are insights as to what you may feel. Now, what I did is I took these insights of what you may feel and I created a calendar of videos for you to reference or utilize for each of those days. So you could, like on Saturday, it's really about being in that Pisces daydreaming energy, taking the time to relax. So I'm referencing a daydream video that I already made. The ones that are with the word new underneath it are going to be new coming to you guys. I will make them available at midnight the night before, like the night of. So like on midnight of the second, it will go live and you'll be able to now tune into that feel good activities video, which is different than my 3 p.m. post schedule. So what I'm going to do, and it explains in here, there's going to be a February 2025 playlist on my YouTube channel, just how I have other playlists. Like we had the 10-day meditation playlist. We have playlists for like self-healing, relationships, etc. I'm going to make a February 2025 playlist. I will be putting these videos into that playlist. And then whenever I load the new video, it will go in there as well. So you will see the whole month in that playlist. And yeah, there's no pressure. You can work with this calendar however you want to. If you want to do something every day, amazing. If you want to do something when you feel like it's just here as a reference guide. But I wanted to help provide more insight as to what the energy might be because when I was new on my journey when it comes to spiritual awakening, and like even right now, the last week and a half, I have been feeling just such intense energies and things. And I know there have been times in my life where like life has been good, but I like feel away and I couldn't always understand why I'm feeling away. And so I didn't know at first to zoom out and also look at what's happening on the planet, what's happening with the energy, what's happening beyond just my world. And so I'm hoping that this can be a calendar for anybody who is doing this to help you also zoom out and recognize that there might be something else more going on than just your world that is impacting how you're feeling, and to honor these energies and like more so honor living in sync with the energies that are here on Earth. So I'm going to be posting this calendar on my community tab like in as a post. I'm going to post it later today. I'm going to post something else too, but I'll talk about that later. But I will be posting this. You can download it. You can always reference it. It is a PDF file and it's totally free and stuff. I'm not even asking for like an email in return for you to download this. I'm going to give you the straight download link and then you can just reference it. So yeah, and a few things to call out. If you click on like the name of the video, like Daydream Desires in this PDF, it will take you directly to the video. So just go here, click the link, open up YouTube and enjoy. And then, yeah, you could see here, I do have, it's a little bit small, but I'm telling you like what phase and sign the moon is in for each day. So you can also reference that as well. Okay, so let me stop sharing that, but I want to create something. Where's my Zoom screen? Stop share. I just really wanted to try something different and really have us utilize the energy of the moon a little bit more and living with it. And on that note, I'm going to continue talking more and more about the moon, which is something I did previously on the channel, but I'm going to bring it back a little bit. The reason why we're focusing on the moon in itself is because the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. And the moon has a really great impact on our emotions. So when it comes to feeling energy, the moon is really something that we do feel quickly because it is moving so fast. So that is one of the reasons why we're focusing on the moon. And as you guys know, like we do moon rituals here and I'm always tapping into this energy. So yeah, hopefully that'll be great. I will post it in the community and let's hop into this Aquarius New Moon ritual. And happy Lunar New Year to everybody who is celebrating. Okay, so here's a little bit of insight as to what's happening with this Aquarius New Moon. As I said, it officially became new, meaning it was at its darkest point at 7:37 a.m. Eastern Time, not even an hour ago. And it's bringing a fresh start and powerful energies for visionaries and those seeking transformation. As we enter the Lunar New Year, this is a potent time to refresh our intentions, think outside the box, and embrace the unconventional. Aquarius is very much about unconventional, so that energy is here. Aquarius invites us to look beyond the ordinary and dream big, expanding our horizons and thinking differently about the future we wish to create. This new moon brings an intellectual, serious vibe, pushing us to dive deeper into our inner world. Is a moment of intense focus where we may feel a strong urge to leave behind what no longer serves us and move forward with purpose. If there's something you've been obsessively thinking about or are excited to pursue, now is the time to commit fully, whether it's a new project, a personal transformation, or a goal you've been working on. The energy of this new moon supports a serious dedication to what matters to you. On that note, I also find myself just being obsessive. Like any task that I am doing, it doesn't matter what task it is, it's like full focus, obsession. I don't even know how to explain it. So I'm here. The obsessiveness is like clearly here with me, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. So if you can find enjoyment in the obsession, I encourage it. Expect powerful revelations and a sharpening of your mind as truths within you begin to surface. You may receive intense messages or discover hidden information that shifts your perspective. With expansive energy in the air, it's a great time to learn something new, uncover new skills, and embrace new ideas. If something piques your interest, allow yourself to dive into it deeply, and it may lead to significant personal growth and insight. Stay open to new inspirations and ideas that come your way. The Aquarius New Moon encourages us to recognize new potentials and expand our thinking beyond any self-imposed limitations. As you explore new possibilities, remember that this is a time to see the positive side of things, even if challenges arise. I want to stress that so much. I know right now, things, social media, the news, the world, I get it. It feels like doomsday in so many ways. Do your best to see the positive side of things. Embrace the energy of discover and trust that this lunar cycle is leading you to something greater. Right now, my mantra and like everything, it's just like money is raining on me, life is good. Like continue to speak in the positives, continue to think about what it is that you want and focus on that positive energy. It does make a difference. It does change your vibration. And life feels different when you're in this place. So I do truly, honestly recommend minimizing any interaction you have with anything that is draining you. It's not worth it. It doesn't do anything for you. It's basically the same as like you worrying about something that's never going to happen. It's like a waste of energy. So with this Aquarius new moon, I really, really, really want to encourage you to focus on the positive, expand your mind, think of things that you could only dream of, like literally just sit there and dream of them and step into that side of this energy, if that makes sense. So that is everything I'm going to share when it comes to this new moon. I'm so excited that there's so many of you guys on with me so early this morning. Thank you all for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. On that note, we're going to move into cleansing our energy. I am so unprepared. I have no anything on me. So I'm going to imagine white light coming down. Um, Actually, give me a moment. Let me go grab some Palo Santo. All right. Best thing about being a candle maker is that there's candles everywhere floating around. Grab some crystals. Sorry about that, guys. Brain isn't working. Okay. We're going to move into our energy clearing portion of this ritual. So we could just set ourselves up, set our intention, and get ready to answer some journal questions. I'm going to read to you something that I wrote when it comes to first cleansing our energy and then cleansing our surroundings. And I'm going to use Palo Santo. You can use sage, herbs, incense. You can use energy clearing spray. You can use the energy clearing spray that I make if you happen to have one. And if not, I'm so excited. You can now see all of my products on my YouTube channel if you go to shop. That will take you to everything that I make on my website. Okay, so when it comes to, good day, Kayla. Thank you for being here. When it comes to clearing our energy, I do ask that you get the palms of your hands as well as the bottoms of your feet, as those are energy centers. I also like to get in front and behind my stomach. I clear my aura of all energy that is not in my highest and greatest good. I let go of anything I'm holding on to that is no longer serving me. I ask loving, healing, supporting, and uplifting energy to fill my aura. I am open to receiving blessings. I am open to a miracle healing. I am open to all that is meant for me. I am light. I am love. I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're now going to move into cleansing the energy of our space. I'm going to stay seated just so I could stay on camera, but you're welcome to get up and walk around. I clear this space of dense and unsupportive energy. I ask this space to be filled with light-loving, high-vibe energy. I ask this space to support me. I am free to be honest with myself in this space. I ask this space to be filled with so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Just take a moment to take a deep breath. And I'm going to get some music pulled up, sip some water. All right, we're going to head into our journal questions for this ritual. And yeah, just a time for us to explore ourselves, right? I'm going to add these into the chat, but our first question is going to be, what truth is being revealed to me at this time? And how can I use this knowledge to empower my next steps? If nothing is coming up for you, that's okay too. Like it can be anything of self-realizations, just any type of insights that you feel has been coming. And if, like I said, if this is really a blank slate, I say this because as I'm asking myself this question, I'm like, I don't know. Let's just sit with this question. We'll do like 2+ minutes or so, explore, see what comes through. And yeah, you can start writing. I'm just going to share my audio. All right. Sorry, everybody. Didn't hit pause quickly enough. If you'd like a few more minutes with that question, please keep on writing. If not, we're going to move on to our next question. Yeah, sorry if that one was a hard one. But one of my favorite things about like challenging questions is like it's nice to ask the answer and then see what comes up because sometimes we'll get insights that we didn't think was there. So if it was challenging, I do just recommend exploring it throughout the day if you feel like it. Okay, let's move on. So our next question, I just threw it in the chat. What bold, unconventional vision am I ready to embrace for my future? And how can I start taking steps towards it now? If you want to figure out the practicality of it later, like over the next few days, more insight may come to you about how you can really make it practical. Right now, in this moment, I really want to encourage you to just dream of like the most bold, unconventional vision, dream, like whatever. Just have fun with this right now and really let yourself just come up with like something you thought you would never, ever, ever in a million years think of. We're going to take a little over 3 minutes for this one. If you'd like a few more minutes, keep on writing. I feel like I can write about that question for forever because I love dreaming. I love imagining all the different possibilities. I didn't even like get to practical steps, if I'm being honest with y'all. So definitely feel free, keep writing, keep revisiting this question, think about it throughout the day, have fun with it. If anybody does want to share anything in the chat, I'm totally here. I'll read it out loud. We can talk through it a little bit if you'd like. But for now, we're going to move on to our next question. And that is going to be, what am I deeply passionate about right now? And how can I commit to this passion with full dedication and focus? So if you want to think of that dream, and then from that dream, if there's anything that you're passionate about, like you could do it that way. But yeah, also like I feel like passion can sometimes change. So it's very much about right now. That's like the key word, right now. How are you feeling? For this one, we're going to take about 2 minutes. I'm just looking for a song that's around 2 minutes long. All right, we're going to do this one. Okay, enjoy. If you'd like a few more minutes, please keep on writing. That definitely felt short, but hopefully it gave you a little bit of clarity. And yeah. Keeping along with that thought process of passions, our next question is going to kind of take it a little bit further as to what new skills or knowledge am I excited to learn, and how can I expand my mind to discover something new? So this could just be in general, like if there's anything that you've been curious about that keeps like popping in your mind that you should try, by all means, this is totally something to do. Or like anything that you like see on social media and you keep bookmarking, you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. This could be that answer. But this question can also be about the passion, like about the unconventional vision. Like you can keep the story going and just think of what new skills would you need or knowledge to, bring the vision, bring the passion really here in a sense. So we're going to do about 2.5 minutes for this one. Let's do 222. Where'd it go? It's a hip hop song. I don't know if you guys are in the mood for that. It's a little bit early for that. We're gonna do this song. Okay. Let's get to writing. If you need a few more minutes, definitely feel free to keep on writing and exploring this question. If not, we're going to move into our final question, which if you've been here long enough, you know what it is. We're going to write to the new moon, sharing whatever that is on our heart. So let me just find another song. And yeah, either one. If you want to keep writing the other question or explore this one, let's go for it. If you'd like a few more minutes, definitely keep on writing. But if not, that's going to be all of the journal questions for this ritual. Thank you so much for the hearts. I saw them before. Good morning, my therapist, Dr. Lynn. That's so cool. Super excited to learn the business side to cooking. Yes, yes. I do have a lot of friends that I do markets with that are bakers. And I do have a friend who owns a location, more so like deli style vegan desserts, the best in Jersey. It's called How Delish. Actually, she texted me this morning. So if I don't know if I can be of help of like maybe introducing you to somebody, I'm more than happy to make connections. Just depends on what you're doing because most of my friends are like bakers. Yay, I'm so glad you love the journal prompts. But okay. Like clearly my brain is not fully we're not fully awake yet. We're gonna move into our Reiki sessions. So hopefully those journal questions were helpful on that note. So shout out to Dr. Lynn because this was her suggestion. And you know what? She's right. Back in the day, I used to make blog posts of the moon rituals, and I would make the blog posts and I would do the video as a standalone video. I wouldn't do it on live. And then eventually I switched over to doing it on live and I stopped sharing the written version. every time I make these videos, I write the script. I have everything already written up, and Dr. Lynn is so right. Like, why not share the written as well as this video? So I will be sharing again in my community post this ritual. It's going to have everything. So it's a link to my blog that's going to give you the insight, the questions, and the energy clearing phrases. I'll probably just copy and paste that in itself in the community post as well. So you can like see it on YouTube in itself, or you can click the link and then go to the blog post. You're welcome to, of course, share either of them with anyone that you know, but that will be easier. And then you'll have it. So you can always like go back to it and that type of stuff. So that is definitely something I'm going to do. So I'm going to post that after we hop off here. And moving forward, that will be my goal. And I will do my best to always make time to always do it. And that, that's just the goal for now. So I'm excited for that for anybody who likes written versions of stuff. And at one point, I used to like even timestamp like when I would do the journal questions. That's when I was making the actual video. On live, I normally like just go live and hop off. But yeah, we'll see what we could do to make this a better experience for you as the viewer. That's the goal. So on that note, we're going to hop into our Reiki session. And for those of you who have never received Reiki from me before, or you watch my other videos and you don't fully understand like the Reiki aspect of it, I just want to give you a little bit more insight. So Reiki is an energy healing modality in which energy is sent via the hands. I am not the one doing the healing. It is not my energy. I'm just channeling through the Reiki energy, and it is talking to your soul directly. How it works is intention. Literally, it's like my intention is that anybody who watches this video is receiving this Reiki healing, right? So it's going to go wherever you need it, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. It will go to anybody who watches this video on replay. And what you might feel, and this is why when you watch my other videos, you might feel some of this and you're just not fully recognizing it. You might feel tingling in your hands, your feet, other places in your body. You may feel waves of energy come over you. You may see shapes. You might see colors, especially if your eyes are closed. You might have emotions come up to the surface or thoughts pop up to your mind. They're just coming up to be released. It feels different every single time. Sometimes you like gulp really hard. Sometimes your stomach gurgles. It's literally different every single session that you have. Also, if you watch one video of mine and then you watch another, you feel different sensations. Like, yes, that's real. So overall, it's just going to feel as if like this warm, calming sensation just comes over you and brings you to a place that's deeper than meditation. Sometimes after a session, you might feel a little bit lightheaded. So I do recommend just like moving slowly as you come out of it, no rushing. And I'm going to take you, walk you out of this slowly as well. But that's a little bit more about Reiki. There's so much that we can do with it. There's so many ways that we can utilize it, and anybody can become a Reiki healer. We're going to save all of that for another video conversation. Your Reiki videos are amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So for right now, when it comes to receiving the Reiki, you're welcome to stay seated or lay down, whatever is going to make you feel most comfortable. If you're somebody who gets cold, I do recommend grabbing a blanket. And you could just start taking some deep breaths and really just settling into this moment. And I'm going to start playing some music. You could just unwind. you can start to become aware of this moment, bringing your attention to your body, gently wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe taking a stretch. Just noticing how you're now feeling. And then whenever you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes. And if you're laying down, you can slowly sit up, just taking a moment, moving slow. I do ask that you drink some water, as this will help with rebalancing your energy, any toxins that were released, just help you feel hydrated and nourished and help with the Reiki healing that you just received. So please drink water. If you do ever want to experience a deeper healing or a private healing, I offer a 15-minute session, 30-minute session, or a 60-minute session. It's on my website, so different varieties, different times. I know we're all very busy. So yeah, you could definitely check that out. There is a link in the description below. And I do offer an opportunity to work with me for 6 weeks if you want to really deepen your connection to your authentic self, all below in the description of this video and on my other videos too. But I don't want to take you too much out of this feeling of the Reiki energy, so I'm not going to talk too much more. Looking at the chat, I'm all caught up. Yeah. I hope you all are, lost my train of thought, too many different thoughts in my mind. Um, One, I just want to say thank you for being here with me, and I hope you know, are proud of yourself for taking the time to do this type of work. This type of work isn't easy, where we are diving deep and looking to get to know ourselves or paying attention to things outside of us, like the energy. So definitely feel proud of yourself for taking the time, for showing up for you and for being here. I know I'm proud of you. So thank you. Thank you. And I feel like there's something else that I wanted to say and it has slipped my mind. I invite you to carry this feeling and this energy with you throughout the day. Like if you feel like you're floating a little bit right now, like roll with it. Allow yourself to keep on floating. And yeah, enjoy this new moon energy and just know like more insights and things are going to unfold as the days continue. Like this is just the peak of the new moon and then the energy keeps on going. Definitely look at my community section. I will post this ritual and I will post that new calendar there. So I'm going to space them out so they're not necessarily right on top of each other, but I'm excited for the month of February and for this calendar. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the start of this video and you'll learn more about it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Such a fun way to break up the week, you know, have a new moon on a Wednesday. And I hope you just feel amazing. Wishing you the best. Bye. Thanks for joining.